We're on the other end, the far end of Sawmill Creek Trail. All of that stuff is YMCA stuff. Here's the beginning of the creek. This is our second attempt today to get out here. We tried to go to the Sawmill, I can't even pronounce it, park, but we got there at 9 o'clock. I said they opened at 7:30 and they weren't open. The trail website actually warns of alligators in this creek. The water's a lot deeper and bigger here, but we ain't gonna go swimming in it. And eventually I think they're gonna keep on going with it. I know down that way, as towards the way that we came, it's 6.5 miles to where we normally walk. I kept thinking this trail was 8-something miles long, but it's only 6.5 miles long. So, same thing, 8-foot wide asphalt path, creek on one side, all kinds of sports facilities and stuff. The playground over there, and up around the corner, up where that stop sign is at, is more main YMCA building. That's about it. Creek is a lot wider up here than it is anywhere else. People say they see deer and turtles and alligators and everything else in here, but all I've ever seen is birds, the occasional turtle. Okay, I'm gonna quit filming and walk for a while. I'll explain why the day didn't start out so good later. Okay, we are here. I go all the way down to, that's where we normally start. We were there earlier this morning, and the parking lot is just a big mud hole. So I didn't even know this end. Look at this. Dogs, they say, have the mentality of a 2-year-old. Oh my God, come over here. Walk through the walk. Look, this place actually has doggy poo bags. Okay, I'll take one just in case. So Ruby got to meet that dog, sniff noses and butts and all that. We talked about the kind of wildlife they walk the trail almost every day. And they said they've seen deer off out in the ball fields and stuff, but they've never seen anything else. I'm not concerned about any wildlife except alligators. And in South Carolina, anywhere there's water, you gotta watch your dog, because dogs are a favorite food of alligators. Although it's been cold enough, I don't think they'd be anything up here. It's not deep enough. But during mating season, you gotta be careful. I had a friend of mine that actually had one show up in the stock pond at his house, which is a couple of miles from the river. You'd think them big old fat reptiles would stay close to big bodies of water, but when it comes to lovey-dovey season, they'll do some traveling. There's another trail on the other side of this. It's not part of this. There's like tennis courts over there. Wonder if that's something for that subdivision over there. quite a bit wider here and down on the other end. The creek's wider. The trail's the same size, but the grassy areas on both sides are wider. Okay, so this morning Ruby and I, we're up bright and early, check out the morning news, and we jump in the Trevor and head off to this new community park that I found by accident on the web. It's supposed to open at 7:30. So I got out the other video camera and started making a video, and we drove up there, and after finding out that the GPS is wrong, it's actually 2 streets over from the GPS, we finally pull up to the gate and it's locked. The truck for the people that work at the park is in the parking lot. The pedestrian gate's open, but there's literally nowhere to park the van because it's right at the end of the street full of houses. I actually had to back up into somebody's driveway to get turned around. Oh, there's a pavilion over there, picnic tables. That must belong to private property or something. I'll have to look it up on the map and see. They got tennis courts. So anyways, we gave up on trying to get into the park because I didn't see anybody where I could get their attention and open up the gates for the vehicles. There had plenty of parking on the inside, there just wasn't anybody there. So then we went down to the other end of this road, but that was nothing but mud. All the rain we've had. It drizzled about half the day yesterday, maybe an inch or two the day before. So we didn't do much walking. Went home, and then I found out that all the video I took on that one camera I can't use because my laptop doesn't have a FireWire connection. Well, there's wildlife over there. There's a human with 2 more dogs. Let's see. So this is a fit trail. Oh, you know, the exercise stations. You are at the information station. Well, I'm not going to do exercises. And do push-ups, sit-ups, all kinds of stuff. Wasn't that nice? Okay, I'm going to walk a little faster so Ruby can see them other dogs. And I'm going to quit filming. There are dozens of these little birds down here. I can't quite figure out what they're doing, except they seem to be grabbing up mud and stuff, and then they fly off into those overgrowth. But they're literally, they're all over down here, and they're right down by the stream. I can't quite tell what kind of birds they are. Little teeny things. You watch them, we're kind of like we're flushing them out as we come along here because the weeds are just full of them. And they fly over. Some of them actually go into the mud and then swoop down towards the water like they're getting water. You can watch as we walk down here. I don't know if this little camera will show them. There's literally, we probably passed 20 or 30 of them already. And as we walk down, they flush out from the thing, fly across the stream. I don't think I've ever seen these before. Oh, there's a tennis ball. If I was ambitious, I would go get it, but Ruby's not a tennis ball fan. First I thought Ruby was flushing these birds out, but it's just me walking along the bank. But they're everywhere. Right down by the water. There goes one. They fly over, they fly right up out of the weeds. You don't even see them till you get right on them. And then they fly farther down. Like little bugs, only they're feathered. I have no idea what kind of birds they are. They're not still long enough to, they're going off up into the trees. There's literally dozens and dozens of them. Now they're coming back into where we walked. They're flying even though so we're not actually flushing them. They're just busy doing whatever they're doing. Well, a mystery. I have to see what I can find out. There's another picnic area, playground. Looks like tennis courts. Must be a neighborhood thing. It's on the other side of all this swampland. Okay, so we're headed back.